Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're joining us this evening. Welcome to another American British Racing broadcast. This is the Tier 1 Championship, round 8 of 11, and this is the Italian Grand Prix. From the circuit of Monza, the iconic circuit, we got Phil, my normal stable buddy, in the booth once again. What are you saying, Phil?
Yeah, I'm massively excited for this one. Italy is much more of a... It's a much shorter track than the last Grand Prix in Belgium, so I think we're going to get a hefty load of action in the race today. And of course, Italy, Monza is not afraid of some rain either, so I wouldn't rule that out of the race either. It's 27 laps, 50%. Your normal 100% would be 53 laps around the Italian Grand Prix. The circuit length is 5.793 kilometers, so that's 3,600 miles. And yeah, so as the formation begins, we are going to run through the order of the grid for this Italian Grand Prix. Starting on pole is XR Chandler in the Racing Point. Alongside him is Sink Verstappen. Behind them is ABR Nick and ABR Latino. The Haslock out the second row of the grid. FRA Stubbsy in the Alpha with ABR Baraps in the Red Bull start behind. Then we got Evansy and Yalnif on the next row of the grid. After them is OTR GRM and ABR Kimi. And then we got AJ and Sofian on the next row of the grid with the newcomer Barnes in the Mercedes with Oxtes alongside him. In 15th we got Callum in the Williams, who will be looking to get his way up the grid, alongside him being ABR Boone. And then behind them we got the two Ferraris of ABR Chris and Gator, with Ganjuiz in the Renault rounding off the grid.
So glad Ganjuiz could make it to the party. He didn't make the qualifying, unfortunately, but he'll be looking to make up positions. We've got a number of cars on the medium compound, Phil, first of which is AJ in P11, so that's answered my question. Starting P11, what tyre are you going to go on? He's going to take a punt and go on the medium tyre. Sofian in 12th is going to go on the fresh set of softs. And we've got pretty much the rest of them on the mediums, apart from Gator. And of course the top 10 starting on that fastest tyre, which they set their time on in qualifying too. So as we are just going to go up towards the grid, and we're going to get ready for the Italian Grand Prix, and we've got Chandler in the wall.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
Hopefully no damage, Phil. The front wing looks intact. Thank God for that.
I don't think you can get damage on a formation, can you? I've never have.
I'll hand over to you, Phil.
As the drivers do get ready to approach the grid for lights out, let's just hope for a very nice and clean turn one of this Italian Grand Prix and no safety car shenanigans after turn 2. So Chandler takes his mark on pole here, gets ready. All the drivers entering the grid now. This is going to be a crucial start here in front of the Tifosi. Here we go for the Italian Grand Prix. Lights are on. 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go for the Italian Grand Prix here. It's a great start from Chandler in the Racing Point. We're already getting a good gap here as they all merge into turn 1. All been a bit aggressive, but all seem to be okay. There does seem to be a little bit of cut in the corner here, but all seem to be going fairly okay.
Yeah, the Mercedes took to the escape road. A wise move from Baroness there. As they come around the curve of Grande, they're going 2-3 wide, Phil. But everyone's coming through, hopefully clean, into that braking zone and get the pinch point on here. That's good driving on display.
Well so far. Callum is down a place at the moment. He is in 16th. He started 15th, so he's going to want to get a move on those medium tyres. However, what a start from Chandler. He got the start absolutely on point there. He was a mile ahead in terms of reactions there.
Perhaps sends one up the inside, Phil, into the entrance of Ascari. A delightful move on the eyes there. Great move from Buraps. Push now, Buraps. Get onto the back of Nick. Let's go. And we've also got Evansy eyeing up a move just behind him, and they're all so close at the minute as they come into the Parabolica. Is anyone going to take a late move? I think it's going to be down into turn 1 if he's going to do it anywhere, but we've also got Evansy. He's looking to overtake Yaniv now. As they come through to start lap 2 of the Grand Prix. This is going to be a great one, Phil.
It absolutely is. I am buzzing.
Here we go, Evansy sends it to the inside. It's going to get squeezed down the outside. Some good respectful racing. They both come through clean. What we want to see.
Oh, Vitinho, Verstappen and Stubbsy here for second, third and fourth. I don't know if you're watching, but this is through the 3-1 of the Grande. Sig Verstappen's going to try and go down the inside. And he has done. Sig Verstappen's got the place. It is up to second here.
Vitinho's going to come back. He's caught the gravel. He's going to have the inside line. Is he? No, he's not. He's going to have to tap back in there. Into the first Lesmo.
Stubbsy's going to have a good line here.
He's ready to pick up the pieces if there's any tears here.
Stubbsy's got it. Stubbsy's going to have it here. He's got a great run going towards Ascari here. Is he going to wait until the end of Ascari to make a move? He is doing some major ERS saving here. And he's going to have some great power. Great exit out of Ascari here. And he's now all over the back of Vitinho. The trees have got in the way there, but we've got a nice helicopter view of Stubbsy, Vitinho and Verstappen, and they're all going to have a freeway battle down the main straight. Oh, here we go. This is going to be good. Is Vitinho going to have... Oh, here we go. It's hammer time.
He's going to be bravest under brakes. Vitinho's got the run, Phil.
Vitinho might get it done. But Stubbsy's also there as well. Verstappen's going to hold the inside.
Managed to get a stop there.
And Stubbsy, again, with an absolute phenomenal exit.
And we've got the McLaren Ghost in there. Been a bit too close, of course.
They move yet, though.
Here we go, the McLaren's going to come back at him. We're actually going to show him the outside, but McLaren's going to try and do the dummy. Slips back in though. Don't know where to look for the battles at the minute.
Oh, there's a spin from Vitinho, and Stubbsy's going to go around the outside, and Stubbsy's up to third. A crucial mistake from Vitinho around Ascari there.
Manages to compose himself, lives to fight another day though, Phil.
Yeah, just
well done for catching
just
it.
About.
But yeah, that's going to have cost them. And into the pits.
And
Leader in the pits.
Out.
Leader in the pits.
5-second penalty for Sig Verstappen. He might have to serve that.
And Evansy. I think Evansy's got one as well.
Stubbsy's going to get a nice stop here. He might come out in P2 if the stop is swift. And Stubbsy is just behind Verstappen, so Verstappen's going to serve that 5-second penalty at the end of the race.
As we expect to see Vitinho make an entrance to the pit lane, get on a fresh set of boots. And yes, he
Look
does.
at Mystic. Mystic,
going to stay out.
Known as AJ now.
AJ's going to stay out.
In P3. He's on the medium tyre. He's going for medium soft. He's going for the strat. So Oxtes. Look at what's happened to Bottas? He's just in the. What's he doing? He's just parked in the last corner.
He's waiting for him to go through, I think. Oh, I don't know where to look, Phil. As Vitinho comes out in P10 after his pit stop. P10. Let's go upstairs. He's right on the gearbox of it now.
He's going to have DRS.
He's going to have the run, surely, Phil. Vitinho with a 3 second. And he's got the inside line.
The inside is upstairs.
Into Ascari, there you go.
Attaboy, what a move. What a move that was.
Here comes the Renault. He's going to look to the inside. He's going to send it late.
He's going to get it.
Into Rotafino. They're going to go side by side.
Oxtes is going to commit. And Oxtes is going to get the inside line.
Oxtes has got the corner now to Lesmo 1. His line's going to be quite tight.
Great racing.
And Ganjel is going to come right back at him now, Phil. Down this DRS straight.
That DRS.
Into Ascari. He's got a good traction out the corner. He's already got the run. Here we go. And he gets the move down.
Down the inside. However, is Oxtes done? Nope.
Didn't get the best exit.
He is.
As the we have a look down the order at some other action going on. We've got Chris on the back of Verstappen.
Do you know what though? Have you seen this McLaren out front? He's 4 seconds clear, right? He is sure.
Oh, we got someone out, Phil. We just caught the end of it. Sofian is out. Again, the same place as in qualifying. And we got a full safety car deployed, full safety car. This is playing right into the hands of AJ, I think, Mystic, because he's not made a pit stop yet, as well as Ganju is, and Oxtez, I think,
and
Phil.
Oxtez.
So they're going to get a free pit stop.
To the strategy.
And we've also got the rest of the guys who it's really benefited now is Yalnif, Phil, because he's managed to get into the box as soon as that was thrown out, and he's going to be the first of the pack potentially. Let's see how it plays out when they come around. But
I'll be dead honest. I think Mystic's going to come out in the lead.
So this is going to throw everyone back into the mix. The likes of Callum, Kimi, Buraps, everyone. They're going to get a chance, a crack at the whip, shall we say? And yeah, not good news.
This
is
crazy. This is playing right into the McLarens of this McLaren out in front. And this is his Grand Prix to lose. He's got a 6.2 second gap over the car behind him. And Chandler is then a further 7 seconds back behind. I can only assume that this McLaren is going to come out and take the lead of this Grand Prix. As we run down the order so far, now everyone has pitted now, so we have got Charlo in the lead, Verstappen second, Stubbsy third, Vatino fourth, AJ in fifth, ABR Oxted sixth, ABR Young seventh, CR7 Ganjuas from P19 on the grid up to 8th place here, ABR Chris up to 9th place from starting quite back on the field as well. He, I think, was last on, he was at the back on lap 2, so solid driving from him. ABR Baraps, he is in P10, he has dropped down a few places. I don't think strategy has played in his hands. Evansy in 11th, Nick in 12th, Jerem 13th, Kimi 14th, Callum in 15th, where he started, Boom in 16th, Barnes in 17th, who had that spin, who I think has been saved by the safety car, which is good for him, and Gator in 18th here.
As we get ready to go racing, your leader to lead us away is Chandler. He's led away from pole position, built up a nice gap, and he finds himself back in the lead of this one. It's hammer down for the restart of the Italian Grand Prix, and it looks like the front pack have broken away slightly here. Top 5 or 6 drivers as they head down in towards turn 1. Stubbsy's going to look like he's going to send it. He's going to go to the outside. Verstappen goes deep, under brakes, gets to stop nicely.
But these soft runners now are absolutely flying.
Clearly, and we got contact there, Buraps and Chris, I think. Nick's just got a 3-second time penalty as well. And that's compromised Chris's run around the Curva Grande. And he's going to come under pressure now from Evansy up behind him. He's going to look to send one up to the inside of this chicane. He's going to have the inside line, and again, we've got the Ferrari touching the back of the Red Bull. He's going to have to pull out a bit. He's lost a couple of positions. It's allowed Nick through, and that's Chris down into 12th. Unfortunate few corners there for him. Hopefully he can bounce back. And we also got Jerem. He's having a good ding-dong. Callum's up into 13th now, Phil.
Stubbsy's gaining. Stubbsy sees an opportunity on Verstappen. Oh, and he moved a little bit late there, but he's in well within his rights.
The horse is right with him.
Tino is ready. This could be crucial.
Look at this trade of cars. It's going to be an epic last 10 laps of the Italian Grand Prix.
Tino. He's going to get it done, I think. Or Stubbsy's going to hold the inside.
Oh, great racing on
now,
this lane. The
Coutinho's
Haas
going to have the inside.
Watch the McLaren.
And here comes the McLaren. Here comes. Potentially going to... Oh, will we have a Monday move? Oh, I have no idea if we're going to have a Monday move as they go into this corner. Now we got the DRS. This is going to make things a lot more interesting down this home straight. But you've got literally 3 and 3. So you've got the front three of the Chandler.
Latino almost lost it. And, what's going on? Stubbs trying to take the race him. Actually, he was on the grass. As they come into Parabolica, it was almost disaster for so many. It goes side by side.
Oxtes is round the outside of Bettino now. He's going to have the better grip, of course, on the soft tyres. Oh, this is absolutely crazy. Bettino edges ahead, but Oxtes is going to have another go. Going to swift to the outside. If he can make it stick, Yaunif's also there in the background. And Oxtes is going to try and make it stick around the inside. And they're wheel to wheel going towards Curva Grande. And now they're going free abreast as Yaunif catches up to the back of them as well. Oh my lord, there is going to be a move made, surely. As now Bettino goes defensive.
Some great racing on this lane. Great race car for He's given absolute respect to the other drivers. It's great to see, a pleasure to watch.
Here comes Oxtes. I think there's damage for the McLaren. And Oxtes is through. I don't know if there's damage for the McLaren or... No, he seems okay.
It's alright for Ascari. Parabolica really starts to tell them.
And there's a penalty there for Verstappen, 3-second penalty.
And boom. Penalties galore flying in now. And Oxtes is all over the back wing of the Alfa Romeo now, and he's going to go around to the outside, back to the inside. Sends him a dummy, which way, this way, that way. And we've got a great battle.
Inside, he's going.
And it's medium versus soft. Racing Point, Alfa Romeo.
Oxtes is up into the podium places. What a great drive so far from
He's going to come straight back at him though.
Oxtes.
He's going to go around the outside of the Curva Grande. I don't know if he's got the rub though. He's going to have to go deep under brakes. He's got his wheel up alongside.
Nah, I don't think he's going to get in there.
He's got it. He touched.
Oh!
Racing Point backs out.
Chandler. And Verstappen's taking the lead of the Grand Prix.
And Verstappen
is through.
What a move. What a move.
And here comes Oxtes all over the back of Chandler now. Here comes
the teammate's going to challenge.
As he pulls out to the left
he's going to squeeze him.
He's done him. The two teammates, no team orders at Racing Point.
Here
as
we
they
go.
To it.
No one's giving. No one's giving up here, Phil.
Chandler's off the track, and now Oxtes is through. ABR Oxtes.
A man on a mission, Oxtes.
And a little word for you. This is going to be crucial because Verstappen has a 3-second penalty. So this is crucial for Oxtes. He
needs to duck and run, Phil. Keep your foot down, mate. Hammer time for Verstappen.
I put him in my top 3 ABR Oxtes. I do not want you
What a move, Phil.
to not deliver. Come on, Oxtes.
And we've got AJ and Bettino still battling in the background as they head into the turn 1. Oh no! We've got the McLaren, he braked way too deep and he's pulled out Stubbsy there. Oh, that was almost carnage. AJ's lost out there, he's dropped down the positions, Phil. And I don't know where to turn to on track. Where to look next?
Oh, I
Here we go
can't
again.
stop looking at Oxtes. He's making me so proud in this Grand Prix. He has drove solidly. Absolutely solidly.
In the escape road. We're going to have a change of the lead on lap 23 of the Grand Prix.
Is right on the back of that Toro Rosso.
Oxtes is at 12 positions. 12 positions.
I'm like I said,
and he's going to make it 13
right
as he extends it to the outside.
And he's in the lead of the Grand Prix.
There we
ABR
go.
Oxtes.
And Bettino in the background is going to challenge. And he gets the
Takes
move
the
done.
lead at the Italian
Oh,
Grand
and
Prix.
we got Callum flying up the inside way too deep there. And he moves himself almost up into P5. Oh, I lose my voice at this rate. It's anyone's to take home a podium. At this rate.
Takes the lead of this Grand Prix.
Oh, they'll lead for the battle.
Oh, we're going free wide here. Callum, Yaunif. Oh my God.
Oh, someone's
Callum's round. Oh, no, he's not. Oh my God, this is... And now on the outside of him is Gadjuiz. Gadjuiz is on the outside. And... I can't do this. I'm going to get a heart attack come the start of TSRC.
And I don't know if I can say much.
Oh, Verstappen's going down the outside.
Here we go.
He's going to hold it.
No one's giving up here, Phil.
Either
Come on,
No
Oxted,
one is
defend
giving up.
for your life.
Look at Chandler.
Chandler's ready to pick up the pieces. If there's any casualties here. Oh, he's going to go 3 wide. Round parabolic. Is it going to be a grande move for someone? As they come into the second chicane.
Chandler.
Oxted gets it stopped.
Verstappen's off.
Verstappen takes the escape road. He's going to have to give the place back up. He cut the corner. Give the place back up, Verstappen. That is very, very naughty there. And Chandler has to slip back into P2. And look who is on the back of this now, Phil. Vitinho has thrown his hat into the ring, and he's on for a podium as well at this rate.
This is crazy. I can't contain
And
this.
we've
We've got an
Mystic.
incident. McLaren's lost his wing. As this time,
And Chandler
Oxted-
leads. Chandler leads the Grand Prix.
Yeah, he let
Verstappen
him
P2.
back through. Fair play, let him back through.
And he knows he can come right back at him, and that's where you want to be. You want to be in P2, starting the final lap down that main straight and defend for your life. Hopefully you've got the battery and some fuel left in the tank, lads. And we need to push now, Chandler, if you're going to win this one. Looks like Oxted is fading. He's going to come under attack from Vitinho into turn 1. He goes defensive down the inside. Let's have a look for P1 and P2. Verstappen's going to make a move, Phil. Has he got it done?
This is crucial.
Oh, they touch wheels. Chandler's through. And here, look who's on the back of it. Oxted is here. He says, I'm not done with this one, boys.
Chandler's going into ultra defensive.
Oh, Verstappen, he has a poor corner. They're getting a bit of wheel bashing here. And it's getting punchy. Oh, who's this on the
Vitinho's
inside?
gone through.
Vitinho's up the inside. He sends it into
Oh
let's
my
go
lord,
one.
this is crazy.
AJ with a
And
penalty.
Vitinho's backed off there, which is good.
And look at the rest of the pack,
What?
Phil. Look at the rest of the pack. If anyone's got penalties, they're all catching them now. And here comes
This is
Vitinho.
gonna be. My heart's pounding as we're
What
about to
a Grand
approach
Prix.
the final lap of this Grand Prix.
At 26 and 27, it's Verstappen, Chandler, Oxted, Vitinho, Yaunif, Stubbsy, Ganjawis, Callum, Buraps, Kimi, Chris, Boom, Gator, Barnes, AJ, Nick and Jerem. Currently still in this one as we start the final lap of the Grand Prix. Thank God it's the final lap. I can't take much more of this one.
Yeah, this is close as anything. Chandler is
Here we
gonna
go.
stick
gonna
one
send
out to
it.
the outside.
And it's literally a
This is-
six-way battle. If anyone slips up, they're going to be down in 6th place at this point. Chris picks up a 5 seconds. Here goes Chandler. He goes round the outside of the Curva Grande. He's going to have the inside line now. Is he going to get it stopped? Yes. Oh, no, there's contact.
no!
There's contact. Disaster. Both racing points involved there as well. And Sid
Yaunif's got through.
Verstappen.
Yaunif has got through. And Oxted has gone back into second place of this Grand Prix.
And Yaunif has
this
been compromised.
is
He
looking-
slips back. Vitinho slips through for a podium position.
This
There's
is
gonna be a
crucial.
review. Oh, wow.
This is crucial. Oxted now is gonna be lit up. I mean,
The
I'm
whole field
literally
is in shot
shaking
now,
as
Phil.
if I was racing.
The
I
whole
was shaking
field.
as if I'm racing. As
And here
now,
we go up to the
I'm
line.
just
It's been
gonna.
a fantastic Grand Prix. Surely that last lap's going to be reviewed. But it looks like Verstappen's going to bring it home. He's got a 1 second advantage.
But it's gonna be the man himself with that 3-second penalty. If my calculations are correct, Verstappen's gonna cross the line in front. But your overall winner is
there's
ABR
contact up to
Oxted,
the line.
up 30.
Oh,
13
wow, what an
places.
end to the Grand Prix.
ABR Oxted wins the Italian Grand Prix. What a race, my son. Fully deserved. And no doubt will you get driver of the day, my son. What an absolute driver. Great race there, son.
Oh, my God.
I'm shaking, Rich. I am fully shaking. This
I'm
is
sweating.
like,
And I'm just commentating on the fucking thing. My goodness. So Oxted wins the Grand Prix on penalties. Sink Verstappen
What
sinks.
a lad.
Sink Verstappen sinks to 8th position, Phil. And I think that was justified because there was some late controversy, some moments that will be reviewed, but I think that's fair where fair is due, that he slipped down there and Oxted comes home to take it. Phil's picked for the Grand Prix win. wins it in the Racing Point. A great day at the office. What a race, Buraps, what a race. Buraps bringing home a podium right at the death there. What a result for the Red Bull driver.
What a lad.
The final order, Oxtes with the win. Chandler, his teammate, in P2. Buraps comes home third. Vitinho with a valiant rise to fourth. Stubbsy in P5. He had his moments. Callum, after that poor qualifying, P6. Yaunif, again, had a poor opening to the race. Comes back P7. Then it's Verstappen, Gator. Barnes with an impressive debut, getting a point. Then Kimi in P11. Ganju is 12. Chris in P13, then it's Boom, Nick, Jerem, AJ, so unlucky for AJ, Sofian and Evans, who was disqualified from the session, but what a race.